Have you ever wondered why some people seem to have the ability to turn obstacles into opportunities, while others remain stuck in a cycle of self-sabotage? The difference between them may lie in how they approach challenges and difficulties in life. In this video, we'll explore the concept of a growth mindset, an approach that can completely change the way you face problems, learn new skills, and achieve your goals. If you've ever felt stuck, trapped in old thought patterns, or limited by your own beliefs, this is the moment to discover how a simple shift in mindset can open doors you never thought possible. Throughout this video, you'll learn practical strategies to develop a growth mindset and unlock your true potential. We'll cover techniques that will help you reprogram your mind, transform the fear of failure into a powerful learning tool, and embrace challenges as opportunities for growth. Imagine living a richer life, with more achievements and fewer self-imposed limitations. Whether you want to advance in your career, improve your relationships, or simply live a more fulfilling life, this content is for you. Before we go on, take a moment to think. How many times have you felt paralyzed by the fear of making mistakes or by the belief that you're not good enough to achieve something big? What if there was a way to change this mindset and start seeing every obstacle as a chance to grow? Stay with me until the end of this video, because what you'll discover here could be the key to completely transforming your life. Let's embark together on this journey toward a growth mindset that will make all the difference in your future. A growth mindset is the fundamental belief that our abilities and intelligence can be developed with dedication and effort over time. Unlike a fixed mindset, where people believe that their capabilities are innate and unchangeable, a growth mindset opens us up to continuous learning and adaptation. This concept, popularized by psychologist Carol Dweck, has profound implications in all areas of life, from academic and professional success to personal relationships. Imagine a situation where you're facing a significant challenge, like learning a new skill or overcoming a professional obstacle. Those with a fixed mindset might see this challenge as a reflection of their limitations, believing that if they fail, it's because they're not naturally good enough. On the other hand, someone with a growth mindset views the same situation as an opportunity to learn and develop. For them, failure isn't the end but an essential step in the growth process. This shift in perspective can completely transform how we deal with difficulties and opportunities in life. When we believe we can improve and evolve, we're more likely to take risks, seek feedback, and persist in the face of adversity. A growth mindset empowers us to become the best version of ourselves, continually expanding our horizons and capabilities, regardless of the challenges we face. Developing a growth mindset brings countless benefits that can impact every area of your life. When you adopt this way of thinking, you start to see challenges as learning opportunities rather than insurmountable obstacles. This means that instead of avoiding difficult situations out of fear of failure, you confront them with confidence, knowing that each attempt is a chance to improve and grow. This kind of attitude not only increases your emotional resilience but also leads to greater satisfaction with your achievements, as you understand that continuous progress is more valuable than immediate perfection. Moreover, a growth mindset significantly enhances your ability to learn. People who believe that their abilities can be developed are more inclined to seek new knowledge and try different approaches to solving problems. They don't limit themselves to what they already know but are constantly expanding their intellectual boundaries. This translates into superior performance in various areas, whether at work, in studies, or even in hobbies and personal activities. The pursuit of constant growth leads to a richer and more diverse life, where continuous learning is a central value. Another major benefit is the positive impact on relationships. When you apply a growth mindset to your personal interactions, you start to value effort, open communication, and the ability to overcome difficulties together. This strengthens the bonds with the people around you because you become more understanding, patient, and willing to work together to resolve conflicts. Instead of seeing relationships as something static, you view them as something that can be cultivated and improved over time, resulting in deeper and more meaningful connections. Even understanding the benefits of a growth mindset, many people encounter barriers that seem insurmountable. Fear of failure is one of the most common. When we allow fear to dominate us, we end up avoiding challenges and opportunities that could lead to growth. Overcoming this barrier involves a shift in perspective. Instead of seeing failure as something to be avoided at all costs, it's essential to understand it as an inevitable and valuable part of the learning process. The key is to allow yourself to make mistakes and, more importantly, learn from each mistake, adjusting your strategies and persisting. Another common barrier is perfectionism, which often prevents people from even starting something new because they fear they won't reach a high standard. To overcome perfectionism, it's necessary to focus on progress, not perfection. This means celebrating the small victories along the way and recognizing that growth is a continuous process. By shifting the focus from the end result to learning and developing during the journey, you release the pressure that perfectionism imposes and create space for creativity, innovation, and continuous improvement. To cultivate a growth mindset, it's crucial to adopt practical strategies that can be implemented in your daily life. One of the first steps is to embrace challenges instead of avoiding them. When you expose yourself to new and potentially difficult situations, you start to see learning as an active process. This means that instead of waiting for perfection before trying something, you allow yourself to experiment and learn through practice. Accepting challenges as a natural part of personal growth is one of the pillars of this mindset. Another powerful strategy is learning to value feedback, both positive and constructive. Often, criticism is seen as something negative, but when we adopt a growth mindset, we realize that feedback is an essential tool for our development. When receiving criticism, try to understand what can be improved and how this information can be used to enhance your skills. This not only strengthens your ability to learn but also helps you become more resilient and open to change, crucial elements for continuous growth. Nothing illustrates the power of a growth mindset better than stories of people who have overcome great challenges and achieved success. Think of figures like Michael Jordan, who didn't make his high school basketball team but used that rejection as fuel to become one of the greatest players of all time. Or Steve Jobs, who was fired from the company he founded, only to return years later and revolutionize the technology industry with Apple. These examples show that failure is not the end but an opportunity to learn, grow, and eventually triumph. These stories aren't just inspiring. They also offer practical lessons that anyone can apply to their own life. By studying the journey of these figures, it becomes clear that the difference between those who give up and those who persevere lies in how they approach challenges and setbacks. These people understood that every obstacle is a chance to improve, refine their skills, and get closer to their goals. By internalizing these examples, you can start to see your own difficulties in a new light, using them as levers for your personal and professional growth. Starting to develop a growth mindset doesn't have to be complicated. In fact, it's something you can do immediately with a few simple steps. The first step is to identify an area of your life where you feel stuck, whether in your career, studies, or even a hobby. From there, set a specific challenge related to that area that you can proactively tackle. This could be something like learning a new skill, improving at a task you find difficult, or even changing the way you handle feedback from others. The important thing is to take the first step, even if small, towards growth. Another effective way to start is to adopt the practice of daily reflection. Take a few minutes at the end of each day to think about what you learned, the challenges you faced, and how you responded to them. Ask yourself what you could have done differently and how you can apply these lessons in the future. This practice of reflection not only reinforces the growth mindset but also helps create a continuous cycle of learning and development. By making these actions part of your daily routine, you'll start to see positive changes in how you face difficulties and in the opportunities that come your way. Throughout this video, we've explored how a growth mindset can be a true game changer in your life, helping you turn challenges into opportunities and reach your full potential. Now that you know the principles and strategies for developing this mindset, it's time to take action. Put into practice what you've learned today. Start by identifying a small challenge, apply the techniques discussed, and watch the changes in your thinking and behavior. Don't forget to share your experiences in the comments. Subscribe to the channel for more transformative content, and watch related videos that complement what you've just learned. Remember, growth is a continuous journey, and every step you take brings you closer to becoming the best version of yourself. As a way of thanking you for watching until the end, I'd like to offer you an exclusive bonus, a free ebook with practical exercises to strengthen your growth mindset. In this material, you'll find additional tools and weekly challenges that will help solidify what you've learned in today's video. Just click the link in the description to download and start applying these concepts even more deeply. This is the first step toward an even greater transformation in your life, so don't miss this opportunity to keep growing. If you enjoyed this video and want to continue your journey of personal growth, stay tuned for the next content I'll be sharing: advanced strategies to overcome procrastination. In this upcoming video, we'll dive into specific techniques that complement the growth mindset, helping you eliminate procrastination once and for all and achieve your goals more efficiently. Don't forget to turn on notifications to be the first to